Good timing.
I didn't realize it.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Shenanigans. I never really know when we're started. It's like, do you really know when we're started?
Sort of.
Sort of, okay. We just kind of start, we jump in here, and we are Calico Gals in Syracuse, New York, and we talk on every Thursday around lunchtime, 12:10 Eastern Standard Time, about things quilty and what's going on in the quilting world here in central New York State. And there's so much going on right now. It's pretty exciting for us. I'm here with Jennifer and Jolene, and you know what? Jolene, Mother's Day is coming up, so you're going to have to make a guest appearance on Shenanigans.
No.
Yeah, people asked me last weekend, how come they never see you two? I'm like, oh, one of these days I'm just going to grab the camera and turn it around and do this and do this. Jolene's going, no. Of course, they're running the laptop, so they could probably just cut it off if they wanted to. So today is the last day of April. Where did April go? Oh my gosh, that was quick. And May 1st, we've got some stuff starting, including the all New York State Shop Hop. This is New York State's second year in doing this Shop Hop. And if you missed it last year, you get a chance to do it this year. Jen, did you do any shop hopping last year?
I did not.
I didn't either. I really didn't get a chance to. I feel like we just worked our own shop hop last year. Joe, I won't even ask you. That's what we did. We had a lot of people come through last year, and we're hoping to see a lot of you again this year, or some new people who didn't get to do it. So how it works, I'm just going to back up. Wait a minute. Before I do that, I want to talk about shop hop strategies, right? So we didn't do it last year, Jen, and I don't really have any strategies. I'm trying to think if I've ever done a shop hop. Not this kind. I've done a wine tour. Does that count? It's kind of the same thing, right? You travel around to different places and you check out their establishments. On a wine tour, you may sample a little wine. In a shop hop, especially this one that's happening, you're going to receive a free pattern. And here's our free pattern here. I'm going to show you a little bit more about that. But what I'd like to know from you guys, do you have strategies? Like, I know some people will get up really early in the morning and travel as far away as they can and then work back. Some people will do everything close by and then next weekend they'll pick another area and do everything around there. So I'm just kind of interested in, do you have strategies? It doesn't have to be about travel. It could be about anything. I've heard a lot of people say that they like to purchase something in every store, so they will start with a pattern. I actually saw some people posting that this weekend. They're starting with a pattern, like this is what I'm working on, so I'm going to buy fabric I'm going to look for fabric for this. Not saying they're going to buy in every store because there are 67 stores playing along, but so go ahead and make a comment on that. I've got this really cute, it's called a pencil case. It's adorable. It's from Lori Holt. Riley Blake, Be in My Bonnet, but this will hold a rotary cutter, small rulers. I have one very similar that I use for all my pens and marking tools and things when I travel to retreats and things. I have something like this. But this is just the cutest little thing. Isn't it adorable? So thank you to our friends at Riley Blake for donating our prize this week. In order to be eligible to win this, just give me a comment about Shop Hop. And your comment could be, never been on one, this is going to be my first one, still hoping to do one someday, I hate Shop Hops. It could be whatever. Don't say I hate Shop Hops. You could say that. All right, so Jolene's laughing. She's like, no.
Let's keep it positive.
Let's keep it all nice. Let's keep it on the up and up here. So Jen is keeping track of comments and commenters. And at the end, she's going to draw a random number. Everyone gets assigned a number. And someone's going to win this very cute little pencil case, as it is called. So these, I made notes on mine. This is actually the one I used. And I'm going to show you what I made out of mine. But you can also get a notebook. So these are free. Every shop you go to, these are free, right? And you can purchase one of these notebooks to hold them all, which I think is great for these block patterns. What a nice little resource. And I know we've sold a bunch of these already, but we still have a bunch.
Mhm.
We ordered quite a few. Yeah, we've still got quite a few of them. Now, before they came in, I had ordered a complete set of all the patterns. And then, Jolene, you found this notebook I had upstairs. Looks like the dog took a bite out of the top of it here. But, so I put them all in. So this is what it looks like if you were to collect all of them. How cool is this? They all have the name of the store on them. Here's the Barefoot Quilter in Rushford, New York. Interesting. Chestnut Bay, Caledonia. I know that one. Jackie Lynn's. Okay, so all the ones I happen to be spinning to happen to be in Western New York. Here's one from Eastern New York. KC Framing. The Old Creamery. We know that one. There are neighbors just to the north. Quilt with Passion, also just to the north. In Oswego. So what's new and Yarn 2, 400 Main Street. I'm reading upside down. Islip, New York. Islip or Islip? Do you guys know how that's pronounced?
I think it's Islip.
Islip?
But maybe.
I love their block. I love their block. That's really cool. We did get to pick our blocks. We get to choose. They gave us a choice. Which ones do you want? I picked one because it was mostly orange. Of course, we're in Syracuse. We have to do something orange, right? So you're going to get this. You can purchase this if you want to. What else is going on? I got some cool things to show you. To get into the shop hop, you're going to want to grab the passport. And you can probably get this at the first shop. I don't know if anybody's sold out yet. We are not sold out, obviously. I'm still holding one, and I saw a few sitting on the counter there. So we have these two. Your passport's inside. All the rules. After you do your shop hopping, you can turn it in. And there's all kinds of prizes, like lots and lots and lots of prizes. But Calico Gals is doing a separate drawing too. So just for showing up at Calico Gals, you can put your name in, and we are giving away a Go Cutter here. So just for visiting Calico Gals. If you only visit one shop, visit Calico Gals. We also have very nice goodie bags that we're giving away in addition to our pattern. So we've got some good things going on, right? Now, I want to show you another thing that we came up with. And remember I said I made my block. Here it is. This is the block from Calico Gals. So this will give you an idea of the size. They're 9.5 unfinished. And these are our fabrics. If you want to buy a block kit, this is what the fabrics will be included in there. But we did these, what they're called peacekeepers. Check it out. One of my patterns inside here. So I love this to keep your pieces of whatever you're working on, or it also could be a very handy travel item. I think this would be really great just to drop into your suitcase. So our staff members, I challenged them to make them out of whatever fabric they wanted to. Jennifer, this one's yours, isn't it?
It is.
So Jennifer chose the Liberty of London fabrics. I love this. It came out great, Jen. And you decided to put a pocket on the back. The pockets are optional, and that's where we came up with the idea of using our block on the back and putting a pocket on the back. And this one is Kevin's. He went wild and crazy with batiks, but he also made our block pattern. Did you see that? A totally different fabric. Very, very cool. Very nice. He did a great job on this. It's a fun pattern. So we kitted this. You might have to correct me on the information, Jen, because I'm not sure I can really remember it. But the Peacekeeper pattern is in here. There's a whole page of my notes about adding the pocket and some other things that I thought of. In here is the Soft and Stable. If you've never used Soft and Stable, you're in for a treat. If you've used Soft and Stable, you already know how great it is. So there's a piece of Soft and Stable in here, and that's what gives the stability on your Peacekeeper. There's the mesh for the pocket. This one happens to be turquoise, but you can pick out whatever you want. And the zipper is in there. The By Annie zipper's in there. These are really nice zippers. And this is a 24-inch zipper. It goes across the top. So we have a bunch of different kits. They're going on sale tomorrow. Oh, there's a little bit of interfacing in there. You need a little bit of interfacing just to give some stability to this piece down here. So we put that in there too, so you didn't have to go find that and dig that out. All you're basically going to add is 3 fat quarters. If you want to add a pocket, if you want to use one of the blocks from any of the stores, or if you want to use our block, that's fine too. So this whole Peacekeeper, these are going to be on sale. Jen, I see that they're marked at 15. Is that our price on these? We're looking at each other like, what did we decide we were doing with that?
It'll be all figured out tomorrow.
And not only that, but I do remember, if you buy the Peacekeeper kit, you are going to get our block kit, the fabric for our block, for free. So I think most of the stores are kitting their blocks, and we are too. And a lot of people will pick up all the block kits as they go along. You get the pattern for free, but we made a little fabric kit to go with it. So we are going to include our block kit. You won't have to buy it. If you grab a Peacekeeper, we're going to just bring that up as 0 for you. You don't have to pay for it, and we will include it. So another little bonus for you if you go along with that. Yeah, well, like you say, it's the day before Shop Hop. We're just like getting our ducks in a row here. Now, this just came in this week. These are from Quilter Select. If you are familiar with Quilter Select products, you would know like Alex Anderson. That's the brand that she promotes. We do carry the rulers and rotary cutters, the mats, just super good quality products. So they put together a whole lit of New York State Shop Hop. They call it a charm.
So many charm kit.
So there's a whole bunch of cool stuff in this. First of all, I love the box. Again, I just love little organization things. The little boxes in here. There's a spool of thread in here. Have you priced thread lately? Yeah. A spool of thread in here. There's a rotary blade in here. Very nice. A 45 rotary blade. There's a ruler in here. And again, we're working on the 2.5-inch square. That's the size that they're calling a charm. So this is great to cut up your scraps. There is a self-erase marker. What's the deal with this? Fabric safe air erasable marking pen. No drag. So it must be, it just disappears after 1 to 14 days. Temporary marking. This is a good thing. If you're working on a project right now, you want to mark that, but you don't want it to stay. You've got the air erasable marker.
Or if you want to send a secret message to somebody.
Yeah, but then what if, oh, I see. They have to read it right away because then it's going to
disappear.
disappear. Figured you'd think of that, Joe. There's some stickers in here. I always like stickers in packages. A cute little sewing machine and the official all New York State Shop Hop. This is a fabric sticker. This is like a little bit of a cut above. A really nice thing here. Plus, there's a little mini charm pack in here. So we do have these. You'll see these on the counter while supplies last. We have a few of them. Also a really nice gift, I think, for somebody. A good friend of yours whom you may be shop hopping with. Cute little gift. So that's happening too. A lot of shop hopping stuff. Now, if you come by Calico Gals and you're not shop hopping, but you say you want the Peacekeeper kit, that's fine. We're not going to make you join the shop hop to do that. The only thing you will have to join the shop hop to do is to get our free pattern in our goodie bag. Other than that, you can take advantage of any of this cool stuff. Or if you just want the magazine and are not planning to shop hop, you can do that too. So the rules are pretty flexible with all that kind of stuff. All right, what should I show them next? How about the fox? Yes, we get our bolts of cuddle too.
Yes.
We got some of them.
Some
all
of
but
them.
one box.
Okay, so we have a second box on its way. That the cuddle bolts are so big that they can't put them all in one box. But we have been selling a lot of cuddle lately. You guys really like it, as do we, especially to put on the back of our quilts. But when it comes to baby things, we absolutely love it on both sides. We have not been able to get these, and I ordered these a while ago, and they've been on back order, and that's why I was excited when I walked in today and said, yes, they're here. How absolutely gorgeous this is.
And the little guy's behind you on the table.
Oh, he comes with it too. All the fabric to make the little guy is in here too. Oops, sorry, I had this upside down.
Felix.
All right, let me tell you what's in this kit. full color, step-by-step instructions, all of the fabrics, all of the cuddle fabrics to make the blanket and the fox. The blanket is a 43 by 29, and when they say all, they mean the front and the back fabric, which is this gorgeous luxe fabric. And we've got some other textures on here. They put a little applique on there. You can do that. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I think it's super, super, super sweet. It's called a Cuddle Buddy. We just got these kits in. They are $80.50. If you're coming by the store, we do have other cuddle kits, especially nice for new babies, shower gifts. Doesn't have to be for a new baby. Probably anybody would love this, even a 1-year-old for a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old birthday party. This would be a great, great gift. And the woodland, so the fox, is a super trendy thing right now for new moms. They love the woodland themes. So we've got this one, including when you stop by, ask to see our big alignment of all the colors that we have been stocking up on as far as the cuddle goes. Oh, Jolie's like, don't put that up there, don't put that up there. Okay. Jen, you made me a list.
I did.
Ooh, the Buy Any Trunk Show is still here till mid-May. We don't have any of the samples today. We've been showing them every week, so just make sure when you get here you take a look at the beautiful samples of the Buy Any bags that we have. We've got a few classes coming up. Marcia's Sashiko class, May 7th and May 28th. May 7th is just a week away. So it's a 2-part class where you're going to learn to do handwork. I know she does have people in this class, but she takes more in this class because you don't need a machine for it. So we put a few more in there. Our rope bowls class is coming up on May 6th. Patriotic Parade, Jen.
Go grab that.
You're going to grab what? The bowls or the Patriotic Parade?
Close.
Oh, cool. She's going to get some stuff. Our t-shirt quilt, we don't have hanging behind us today. We've had that behind us a few weeks in a row. Panels and patchwork, using panels in your quilt. Ooh, speaking of using panels in your quilt, check out the quilt behind me with this big, beautiful panel in it. We had a VIQ club meeting last week, and VIQ club members received this panel. And I have this gorgeous sample made by Valerie. And we have a few, I don't think we have many, but we have a few of the big panel left over. Yes. We had some fall ones, they're gone. The spring ones, we have just a couple left over. I don't know why I'm showing you this, you can see the whole quilt. What I really want to show you is the pattern. It's a Villa Rosa pattern. So check this out. What a great way to use a large panel. Now this does require a panel that's at least 28.5, however, wide. However, a lot of panels are narrower than that. I say a lot more panels are bigger than that now. A lot of panels are full yards like this one. So if it's bigger, you can cut it down, but the pattern says if it's not big enough, you're going to add strips to the side to make it big enough, and then it will still work in here. I absolutely love this pattern. It looks complicated, but it's literally just the same block over and over and over again, just flip, 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 flip. So if you love this one, the barn quilt on the covered bridge, we do have the panel, we have the pattern, and we have a stack of 9 fat quarters. Now it only takes 6, so this stack of 9 would be more than enough for you to choose what you want to use. You could use the leftovers for scrappy binding if you wanted to, or other projects. But this has just been a sensational project. I also did want to show the back, and I don't know how much they can actually see the quilting, but Valerie did put cuddle on the back of this. It was quilted on a long arm. You can quilt on long arm or on your domestic machine using cuddle on the back, and she did put batting in it. People always ask that, use batting or not? Totally your choice if you want to, but she did. We love the way it finishes. It really looks beautiful. So we do have some of those panels available. Again, I think I'll stay in the panel mode here. Can they see both of the panels,
Yes.
Joe, on the side? All the way over here, they can
Yeah.
see this one?
They can.
And this one all the way over here. Wow.
Yes, they
See
can.
a lot here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back on Shop Hop topic. This is the official Shop Hop panel. The fabrics are batiks this year, but the Shop Hop panel is not.
It is.
Did you touch it?
Touch it.
You're just saying
We
stuff.
were totally shocked. Those are batiks.
What? Okay then, I take that back. I assumed that it wasn't a batik. Wow, it is a batik panel. Isn't that interesting? So what we've got here is New York State, the bluebird, the rose, and a map. We're very honored that Syracuse is included as a pin dot on the map here. We've got Adirondack chairs, baseball, apples, grapes for the Finger Lakes, Niagara Falls. Established 1788, Excelsior is our state phrase. We were and are the 11th state to join the Union. And I think that's a pretty cool panel. We have it in two colorways. The light blue with the orange and darker blue, which does coordinate with the colors that go with it. And then this one is more of a cream colored background here too. There are projects, are there projects in the
There
magazine?
are. The magazine has several different.
Projects in it
Projects.
to use the panel, including the pillow right on the front, which is kind of cool. I think it would make a great tote bag to cut it up and make a tote bag out of it. A couple of tote bags actually, or you could put part of it, the I Love New York and the Empire State on one side and the map on the other side. I think that would be a really neat looking thing. I would probably quilt that. So, oh, I have one more panel thing. I got all those panels. I have more than one panel thing. I have a couple of panel things. I'm jumping back to the covered bridges. Oh, thanks, Jen. So I said we were a lot of the fall panels. We have fall pillow panels. I'm going to show you what that is. And here's one that I literally turned into a pillow. However, I have seen quilts made out of these panels too. And who doesn't love fall? Whoops. What did I just drop? Is there a spring pillow panel left?
Yeah.
Oh, there's
One
one
spring.
spring one. Oh, I thought they were all gone. Okay. So here we go. The barn quilts on the covered bridges in fall. These are big pillow panels. They're like just about 18. I had a 14-inch pillow, so I cut mine down. And then I just did a flap over on the back. I just put the pieces together, wrong sides together, zigzagged around it to hold it together, and then just put a binding on it. So the binding literally becomes the flange on the pillow. That's my super easy way to finish pillows. Some people like to put a zipper in them. All right, so we do have spring here. Cool. Pillow panels for spring. All right, here's the deal. I also ordered winter, but it's not coming in till the summer. And I can't speak to summer. I don't know when that's coming in. I don't know. All right, I want to show one more panel, right? Because you've got them all sitting up here.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Jen's getting a little excited here. All right, I'm gonna stand up for
That
this
one is on my sewing machine as we speak.
Really? You're making this.
Yes.
Why am I not surprised? All right, anything on this glow in the dark? No.
No, we thought it would be really awesome if his eyes glue,
Yeah,
but it doesn't. They don't.
but you could make them glow.
And one thing I thought was interesting is that the instructions, they have a QR code there for you
Whoa.
to scan.
I like that because it
Yeah.
doesn't take up all the space. Some panels are like
Right.
half instructions.
Yeah,
Front and back all labeled. This is going to be adorable.
it
So
is.
are you stuffing this? Is that how you're
Mhm.
doing it?
I will be stuffing him.
Did you read the instructions? Did you follow
I
the
did.
QR code and that's how they
Yep.
said to do it? Because I was thinking you could do it flat. You
Yeah.
know, like with soft and stable.
Mhm. This one is pretty cool because it has a couple little flaps that are hanging off of him, like mummy wraps. So that's going to be fun too.
Oh, like little pieces of
Paper,
like he's coming undone.
Yes.
This is really fun. So we just got our first Halloween in.
Mm-hmm.
We've got another Halloween that we're going to show you.
And it's so
Maybe you can
pretty.
see a little bit of it, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Oh, pass me your patriotic parade, Jen. All right. All these different things are part of an event that Jennifer and Karen are hosting machine embroidery. Well, I'm assuming you have a couple openings. I know
Uh-huh.
that people have signed up, but we wouldn't be showing it if you didn't have openings.
Right.
So,
We have 4 spots for in-person and several for virtual if
okay,
they choose.
cool. But this is coming up not till, I'm looking on your little cheat sheet here, the 22nd of May. It's a Friday. So you would be spending the day Friday with us in the store, creating all of these different items on your machine, in machine embroidery. And we provide the machines for you to do that. So that's one option. We have 2 options. The other option is you stay home, John's going to hook you up to Zoom, and you join us by Zoom. But either way, you still get the kit to make everything. The kit includes all the fabrics you need to make these adorable little projects in the machine embroidery hoop. This is really cute, this little watermelon. And I love this. I think this has been the one that everybody's like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So it's a red work mat, scallop mat. Jen, do they have an actual name for this? I don't know. We'll call it a mat.
Firework scallop mat.
Scallop mat? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The scallop mat comes in your kit. You are going to add the embroidery to it. If you didn't want to do it in red, you wouldn't have to. So you get to choose because you're going to add your own thread to that. These 3 adorable posies are also, everything to make them is in your kit. When I say everything, I mean all the fabrics, the buttons, the little sticks, the ribbons, even the little pail is in your kit. So you're going to be able to put all this together. And if you think this is something that Jen just added to make it all look cute together, you are right, but also this comes in your kit too, this little riser. So you're getting a lot of fun things, plus you get a whole day doing machine embroidery. Jen, would you think that if someone had never done machine embroidery, this could be a good option for them?
I do.
Because we're providing the machines.
Mm-hmm.
If they come and do the in-person, we are also providing all the stabilizer and the thread and lunch for you. So literally, you just need to show up. You don't need to bring a single thing. You don't need to have any advanced knowledge of machine embroidery. So this would be, like you say, a good opportunity for someone who thought, always wondered what that was about. Let me go see. And don't worry, Jen and Karen are really, really good about taking your hand and helping you step by step. And right now we have a few openings in that. So
And
that would be
the last event we had a customer who didn't own an embroidery machine. She wanted to see if it was something she was going to want to do.
Yeah.
And
so this was a
she
good
took the
way for
class,
her
yeah.
to get involved in it. And that doesn't mean you have to buy an embroidery machine when you leave, but at least you will go away knowing, okay, so hey, I tried that. Maybe I'll put that on my bucket list. Maybe that's something I want to do someday. Or maybe they'll want to sign up for another event. Because it seems like quarterly or maybe even more, Jen and Karen are hosting these 1 or 2 day events where everything is included. I'm just going to hand it to you. There you go.
no problem.
You got it? You
Yep.
got it? You got it? You got it? All right. I'm bringing the bowls back over here. Okay. So, people are snacking on our candy. We've been using these great little bowls as candy dishes, but aren't they beautiful? Look at how pretty that is on the side. And look how sturdy this is. So you're basically using clothesline and thread. This one has an option with a little bit of fabric in the bottom, and you'll learn how to do that too. Great class with Patty. And we only have one opening. I'm reading this right now. We only have one opening in this class. It is on May 6th. So come on over to Calico Gals and take some quilting classes. All right, I want to show this. Did I show this last week? I don't remember. No, I didn't show this last week. This is the Dragon Dreams Quilt Kit. This was and still is a very popular pattern. This is super trendy for kids right now. The whole dragon thing is a big, maybe not just for kids, for adults too. The whole dragon thing, but this one is just so sweet. The box itself looks like a book. And then when I open it, we have the complete fabric kit. All right, I know, we've got to look through the plastic.
Oh, so cute.
Isn't it cute? So there's this one, and there's also that one in the green. And then there's a couple of cute little mushroom prints, and then there's this castle print. And the green, obviously, is what makes the dragon in here. Oh, yep, there's something else in here. Detailed instructions from Apples and Beavers, which is the name of the designer. This one has been super trendy, super popular. We did have a customer in last week who had already made this, I believe for her granddaughter. And she said it was just so fun to put together. So we do have the Dragons and Dreams kit. If you are interested, toss that into your cart. Jen, I'm assuming a long time ago you already put the link in there
I did.
for people. Or if you are watching from YouTube or wherever, you can just jump over to calicogals.com, click on Shenanigans and all the things I'm talking about. Jen has put a whole list for you. You can drop them into the cart. You can keep watching us talking about all these things if you want to. All right. Just to say that we do have some June classes, as I mentioned, the t-shirt workshop, One Block Wonder. We only have 2 openings that sold out so quickly last time. And Foundation Paper Piecing 201. If you already have knowledge of foundation paper piecing and want to take it up a level, Karen does a great class for that, and you make a beautiful star quilt. So that's some of the classes that we have coming up in the next several weeks. In between everything with Shop Hop and the other events, we run a lot of clubs here at Calico Gals, and we are also prepping for our summer semester. So got a lot going on here. All right, so we're sliding this away. So Jen's just got this humongous smile on her face because we have these new fabrics that came in. You guys can probably see these, right? I'm going to try and grab this whole pile. Now, Jen, I asked you when I looked at these if any of these glow in the dark, and you said yes.
The second one from the bottom does.
This one on top doesn't?
I don't.
Yeah, it says GC on it.
Okay, so that one does. The green one does not.
Okay.
One of them
all right.
does.
So
one
this
doesn't.
is cool in itself. I just love this one right here. I think this is so fun. It can be used for a variety of different things. The glow-in-the-dark fabric. Now, for us to actually test it at Calico Gals, we can't do it in this room because we have windows. We only have one place where we can test it in the store, and that is in our storage room. Because our bathrooms, when you walk in, the light comes on. So the light's on when you're in there, so you can't be in the total dark. So we have to go into our storage room where all the wiring and everything is and shut the door for us to test the glow-in-the-dark fabric. Have you done that yet with this bowl?
I haven't. I've totally forgot about it.
Yeah. So some really cute pieces here. Are these all part of the same group?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these are adorable.
Frank and Friends.
Frank and Friends. All right, so I'm nuts about, would this be considered Harlequin fabric? I think it kind of would be, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a bias gingham, I would call it. This is super cool. We have this in a couple colors. All right, back to the storage room because this one's a glow-in-the-dark one. Pretty cool. So it used to be interesting. We used to not buy a lot of Halloween fabric. And then Jennifer came to work at Calico Gals.
It's been 10 years.
10 years? You've been working here 10
Yeah.
years. My, how time flies. 10 years. Well, we started buying some Halloween fabric within the last 10 years. We used to buy like 4 bolts. I'm not kidding. And then after Halloween, we'd mark them down. It's like, nobody buys Halloween, nobody buys Halloween. Well, Jennifer started making some really fun things out of it, and we started selling Halloween fabric like crazy. So now she helps me pick it out, check this one out. I love this one. I think this is not all the Halloween fabric we have coming in.
I think there is more.
I know there's more here that I'm going to show, then I'm going to show the pattern that goes with it, but I think we have more on order. This is just the first group. Okay. Check out this Harlequin. Again, I'm calling it a Harlequin on top.
That one is awesome. I love that one.
I mean, I guess they don't have to be Halloween, right?
Mm-mm.
The orange and black make it look Halloweeny. All right, so this is like the black one, but you said this one does not glow in the dark. Right,
I think
okay.
it needs a black background to glow.
Okay, that would make sense. So this is, again, like the black background, but here we are with the light background, the same little icons. They look like they were hand drawn. I hope I have that right side up to you guys.
You do.
Okay. All right, so now we know why it's called Frank and Friends. She's
That
got this
one's
like
my
look on her
favorite.
face. She's like, oh, I love this one.
That one. I love
Right
it.
here. Oh, there's your mummy guy.
Yeah.
Is that panel from the same group?
Yes, and you see how he has
Yeah.
from his head and his legs, he has
Yes.
little.
Okay, this is Frank and Friends. This one is not a glow in the dark. Like Joe said, you need a black for that. Ooh, so this one is. So I think this one is great. This would be a fun pillowcase. Any of these would be fun pillowcases for kids or adults, right? Well, Jen, I hope you're happy with the Halloween because we have a great selection now.
I am.
All right, but let's talk about what we ordered to go with it. We ordered the Witch's Feet table runner. I'm going to hold it sideways. And can I see that? Should I take it out of the bag?
It looks good.
It looks okay. We just got all this in, have not created a kit yet. But this is the plan. You could put a comment if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube in there saying, I would love to have one of those kits. And then we will put your name on one and save it after we cut them. Because we are going to cut them. I think we probably will maybe even make this cute little sample. What an adorable table runner. And we have the fabrics, if not exactly, then almost, well, I see the Harlequins are in there. So I think this is, that background fabric is the light one here. So I think we do have the fabrics to make this. Finished size 14 by 54. If you just love the pattern, it's 10.50. And if you want a kit, let us know. And maybe we will have one to show by next week. Okay, so Jen, I always feel like I'm forgetting something right about now. What am I forgetting?
Do you want to know where some people feel like they want to start
I
shop
do.
hopping?
I asked the question, shop hop strategies, and I never followed up to get answers. So go ahead, put that on me so I know what's going on with
Well, we go from having some that have no plan. They just will
Girl
go.
after my own heart there. Yep.
They'll just go. Then
get
you
the
have
com-
some that do want to start at the farthest spot and work their way back east.
Gotcha.
Then you have people that have a spreadsheet that have divided it up into quadrants.
I know you. I'm not you, but I know you. Yes. That's fun.
And then we
Okay,
have
that's a
some
strategy.
that say, if I'm in the area, I'll go.
So I think we get a lot of people like that while they're traveling. Okay, I've got to go visit my sister, or we're going on vacation, whatever. While we're on the road, we're going to stop at the shops in that area. So it's not so much a strategy other than, hey, well, I'm there. So has anybody given us any, like, I think I should have been specific, like, I'm thinking restaurants. I know some people actually book hotel rooms.
Mm.
And in New York last year, there were a group that flew down state.
Oh, right.
They flew down there, rented a car, and visited the downstate stores.
That was actually an employee, too.
One of our employees did that, yeah, with some of her friends, yeah. So it does happen. So if you think you're a crazy shop hopper, there's always somebody out there who's a little bit crazier than you are, right? But there were people who did all of them.
There were.
So they get in for special prizes. Oh, there are just so many prizes, so many chances. We knew so many people who won prizes last year.
I wonder if we ever found out how many people actually finished the whole entire
I
state.
bet you they told us. I just don't remember.
I'm going to see if I can figure that out.
Yeah,
Find that
look
out.
it up from last year. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to give away this cute little zipper bag, and I hope to
Okay.
see many of you in the next 2 months because you've got 2 months to shop hop. And somebody's gonna go home with this cute little vinyl bag, and it is Jen. Dun, 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 dun.
Jill Kimball.
Jill Kimball. Jill, I am so glad you won this. Because Jill brought us cookies the other day. And one thing does not have anything to do with the other thing. It was definitely very random. Well, maybe it does out there in the universe. That she is being appreciated for making us cookies. But Jill, I'm glad you got this. You will really like it. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys shop hopping with us. Thanks for jumping in, joining us in Shenanigans. Oh, Jen, I almost did forget something. I asked you both to remind me. Next week, Jennifer, Jolene, and I are heading to Chicago on Tuesday. We will be there through next Saturday for the H&H show. So the last 2 years when we did that, we did a little live during Shenanigans. So that's our plan. For us, it will be 11:10, but here Eastern Standard Time, it will still be right around 12:10. Be patient, because our technology is a little different. Jolene's not setting it all up and everything, so we will use our phones.
Do our best.
We'll just do our best. I'm hoping to show I've already got some things in my mind that I'm hoping to show that are going to be there, so let's cross our fingers that will work out for us. So if you join us next week, we're going to be live from Chicago is where we're coming from next week. 12:10, okay? So looking forward to meeting up with you then. And in the meantime, hoping to see you in the store sometime. Come on in and visit the Calico Gals and Guys here at Calico Gals. Thanks, everyone. Bye.